You have been listening to the OMG podcast with Paul Finkelstein. We can help you build wealth without hogging your time. Schedule a one-on-one with us. Thanks for listening. Join us again for another OMG podcast segment.
Hey, Tony, I have a great guest and most welcome guest as well. This is Paul Finkelstein of the Omg Biz Cafe Live Talk Radio. We're going to talk all things OMG Biz Cafe, powered by the Scholar Network. Let me just bring on the stage our special guest today. Here she is, Miss Mary Stanley, or Mrs. Stanley. What do I call you, Miss Stanley? Mrs. Mary Stanley. It sounds like a third grade school teacher, right?
Exactly.
So good afternoon or good morning. I know it's afternoon for each of us, either Central Time Zone at 2:42 or Eastern Time Zone at 3:42, or if you're a Pacific and Mountain Time, Canada, high, low, across the world wide. We're going to talk all things OMG Biz Cafe about, and powered by the Scholar Network, how to set up your profile for OMG Biz Cafe and optimize it so those people that are in the OMG Biz Cafe could actually see you and be able to network with you best when you come on, especially to our live meetings that are 10 a.m. Eastern Time or 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time in the cafe at OMG Biz Cafe by going to the scrolling bar says the site omgtalk.com where you can meet us in person there. But so, Mary, could you maybe share your screen for the Scholar Network and go through your profile and what's on there? While Mary's pulling that up, I know that if you could see, actually, I'll share the underneath my picture on the right side. We're broadcasting out.
If you want to pull up my profile, I'll go through it.
Sure.
Can you do it?
Me to go through 3 different video monitors?
System's a little choppy, so the more I add.
You want me to pull up my screen and show you?
I got it. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay. Well, while she's taking the minute to process and go through the 46 tabs that she has open on her monitor. Have anybody out there that keep 46 browsers open at one time and the browser tab gets this small and you can't read it but 2 letters, but you know exactly what's in each of those tabs? Maybe that's someone say, maybe you should keep less tabs open. But we're just trying to keep a tab on you, Mary Stanley. And while she's doing that, I hope her screen didn't freeze. So what I'm going to actually do is, let's see if I could pull open a window here.
Hey, I was in the middle of making a video.
Okay, right. You're in the middle of making a video, in the middle of our stream.
So
she's pulling up her screen there.
Before that, I was putting all this stuff together.
Okay, well, right now I'm in the cafe all by myself.
Yeah, it may not,
but that's okay. Let's see if I could put you back up.
Yeah, I can't do all that with my computer.
All right, let's see if I could find it.
Hang on.
On my end, so I'll share on my screen.
Otherwise, just pull up your
All right, let's see if I could pull up my screen while Mary is in the house over here. I'll put you back up on the screen and we'll put onto the screen. Any second now. Okay, so now you could probably see my profile. I'm going to go over to Mary Stanley. And I see I could look for her at the top of the screen, type in her name, and you can see that here's her profile. But what's interesting is that she has a verified profile. Mary, why do you have a verified profile? How'd you get that? By completing your profile, is that right?
So how I completed my profile completely. And that's the most important part is verifying or getting verified. So you need to have a picture up, a real picture of yourself. And yes, Skylar is a business um platform, but we want to know you at a personal level. So the first thing you're always doing is it's your personal name, what we call you, your legal name. And that helps cut down on spamming, it's illegal profile or fake profiles, things like that. And there's plenty of places lower on to show you or where you highlight your businesses, your communities, your organizations, all that other stuff. So to be verified is one, you get verified when you sign up and you get an email saying verify, and two is using your name and having a picture of yourself up there.
Now, right now, you can see your profile in the view.
And then the next step is, yeah, I can see it.
Go ahead.
And so when you go into setting up your original profile, is you're adding in all your information. It's your name, your address.
What
A
about
lot of
these
that
things
isn't
called
seen.
my
It's just
tags
for
or
the system
target
to
tags?
know. All right. So your my tags are tags that you use about you and what you do. So for me, it's all about neurodiversity, autism, special needs, trauma, veterans. And it's other things. So like the very first thing is your tagline. It is your phrase, your trademark, your quote. And you want to update the tagline. And a lot of people make this mistake where the tagline is something you leave and forget. That should be checked and updated regularly based on it doesn't need to be changed like the sentence you're using. Keywords in there may need to be adjusted based on searches currently to help make it so that you're more found. That tagline helps you get found, not just on Skylar, but also on the internet. Your tags are all the words or phrases that you use for what you do or what, and what you're known for. And then you have your target tags. So those are tags that you're targeting for your business, which is for me, it's autism, it's ADHD, PTSD, neurodiversity. I do need to put the radio show on there. I haven't done that yet. And different variations of all that. The next level is the business you created. Yeah, Paul.
Oh, continue. Keep going.
And this is where you're. So the next level is the unmasking or what your business is, the name of your business, what it does. It's also who you are as you founded it. You want, a summary of everything about that organization and who you are and why you created that business.
So I see when you put your phone number
and then
and your
you
email.
add in your experiences. I also am on the board of a nonprofit organization. Huh?
I see you put your email and your phone number under
Go ahead,
your
you're
business.
breaking up a little bit.
Your phone number and your business shows up. Your email and your phone number shows up under your business. You don't have to worry about it being under your about page.
Correct. Because that's a business number, not a home number.
And we see you have a birthday coming up on December 2nd.
And then it's all your relevant yeah, and
there's always a birthday coming up. We get your half birthday.
Then you put in if you're married, you're single, whatever you want to put in there. Yeah, no. This stopped counting birthdays after 40.
I hear you.
Your about you section is one, your professional life, but also the people behind you. It's what makes you you. It's what you specialize in, it's what you're good at, but also a little flip of your personality. And, different backgrounds that are relevant to you. And then you've got your work experience and then different things that you do. And I always add this because there's a brief period of time and it's relevant to my life, and a lot of moms or dads that stay at home with the kids and don't work. It's great to put that in. You're talking about your experiences as a stay-at-home mom. It fills in that gap. So, as a stay-at-home mom for a short period of time, I'm managing a household as a manager. I'm, I'm, basically an assistant. But that's also where I got my mission to work in autism, was because I was at home with my kids and they are special. And then finally, it's all of your education, your credentials, your certifications, which I love this on Skylar because not many platforms actually carry it for certifications, just for diplomas or your degrees. Because I am certified, I don't even have them all up there, but I'm certified on many things that I can't put on other platforms because it doesn't give me a spot. But that's basically the rundown of your profile. And then here's the best part. You get to create your banner. And the best way to do that is literally going into ChatGPT, putting in, I need a description for a banner. And either they can create it for you, or I go into Canva and create one, putting in the dimensions. And it creates an image. And then you just upload it.
Oops. I got too many things showing on the screen there. Somehow my email got in there. How do I get rid of that? I guess I should show the whole screen.
But that is the quickest, simplest, easiest way to set up your basic profile.
The top of the screen, it says feed and connections and communities. Could you describe those, what those are?
So feed is all of your information. All your posts that you create. That's all the stuff that you do on your platform. So is it from communities to your personal posting? That's what's in your feed. That's the one way to track everything that you post. Your connections are all the people you're connected to.
What's this thing over here where it's got words over here before the message?
You need to narrow down where. Show me.
Oh, right over here, this section. You can see my mouse moving. Like Andre, and then to the right of Andre.
It's hard for me to see it though.
Okay, it says helping families take control of their financial future. Christopher says caring for others. That's something like a tagline, maybe?
Those are what other people post.
Right. Okay. So they're taglines. And then communities, you own a couple of communities I see here. Optimize Life and Unmasking Neurodiversity.
Yepers. So Optimize My Life is a live TV or radio network, soon to be a live TV station along with it. And we have shows, including the OMG, Monday through Saturday, all different hours, all different places. And then Unmasking Neurodiversity is all about autism and neurodiversity. It's a place for people who's on the spectrum or neurodiverse to have a place to go and relax and just talk about their issues and have that safe space. And it's for families and professionals to get more information. We have a phenomenal gentleman on the platform that is always posting the latest research that comes out that's actually legitimate research.
Excellent. What's this thing that says connected here? How do you connect to people? Is that like LinkedIn or Facebook or Alignable? What's that connected here?
So that means for you, it shows connected because you and me are connected. If they're not connected, it'll give you the option to connect with them. And it's basically friending somebody, same as like you would on Facebook.
So if you're not
And the
connected, you
little green
can't
spot
message
tells
them?
you I'm online.
If
Correct.
we weren't connected, we can't message.
Correct.
What's
But
this thing called?
there is a little bit of a loophole. So groups are communities broken down. And there's also big groups on the Skylar platform that you can join.
I'm just
And I
typing
do run a
in
group on there.
at the very top. We're just going to search for OMG Biz Cafe, so that when somebody joins the Biz Cafe and they actually got one of the links, I guess I'll paste it here so people could see it. This particular link, if they see this link, I'm not going to post it, but if they see that link, I could also put it here so somebody could see it, but it's probably too small. But that's just a sample for what it looks like. Then they'll be able to be verified, because all of the people that are members of the OMG Biz Cafe are all verified, so they can come in. And these are all guests that have come at 10 a.m. Eastern time into the OMG Biz Cafe powered
So
by.
the only way you can do anything on the network is being verified. Your profile has to be done, completed. Otherwise, people can't connect with you. You really can't do much. The only thing you can do is connect with a community leader and talk to them. But that's about it.
It's interesting that all the other networks, it's like, do whatever the other networks do it. Don't do it all. Let all the other network recipients do what they do, and we do the opposite. Because on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Alignable, you don't even have to have a profile, and you can send a message to somebody. But on Skylar, you can't send a message to somebody unless your profile is completed. How powerful
The
is
only
that?
way you can is, when I love that part. And that's the other nice thing is so like you host an event, you know, you do your business cafe, and people will join from another platform and not have a profile yet. So they'll instantly join your community. So that community leader or the person who created that community can message that person before they're verified to help them set up their profiles or help them get them through the process. But it's nice. It's a security. That's like when you join a community, you don't instantly get access to the community, and the community leader has to verify and okay it. You know, it's you control your community, and so not just anyone can walk through the door.
So you've explained so far all the different areas on somebody's profile to fill out. So if you or I send this link to this past archive about the profile, they'll feel a little bit more comfortable that they should fill out their profile, because they'll be verified, for one. And people will be able to get one step closer to trusting who they are instead of no picture.
Correct.
And in public speaking,
And yeah, you have to have a
55%
real
of all
picture.
communication is nonverbal, not video, not audio. But hey, where's your picture? Online, especially.
That's it. And the problem is so many people are using, you know, fake pictures or AI pictures or avatars. And on here, you have to have a legitimate picture.
So maybe the answer for OMG Biz Cafe and Scholar community and your community on the Scholar Network is we're fighting identity theft.
You are. You know, on Facebook, I get messages from people that claim to be colonels and generals in the military, and they tell me they're on peacekeeping missions. And I know they're fake profiles. And I
thought you were
report
going to
them.
go somewhere serious for a second.
No. You know, and this doesn't happen here. You don't get, you know, all these messages, spam messages from China trying to get you to go to WhatsApp, which happened on Alignable.
Yes. And I know we can't help somebody all in one podcast. So if there's any last thoughts on this particular podcast, now is your time before we give Tony the last word. Anything come to mind?
If you have questions, there's coming a follow-up video that's actually pieced. It'll be step-by-step how to do it through video to show you each part of the profile and how to fill it out.
Where's that video going to be?
That will be posted
underneath
on
this post on
Skylar,
the cafe?
and it'll be posted underneath that post. It'll be everywhere.
Okay.
Including the academy when I'm done. But I got to run quick. I got to jump into a meeting.
Fantastic. So we'll have Tony last word. Thanks so much for being here, Mary Stanley from Minnesota.
You have been listening to the OMG podcast with Paul Finkelstein. We can help you build wealth without hogging your time. Schedule a one-on-one with us. Thanks for listening. Join us again for another OMG podcast segment.